Forky in Craft Buddy Day, written by Daywalt, illustrated by George McClements and Stephanie Kardos. Forky was Bonnie's favourite toy in the whole world. She had made him in kindergarten and she took him everywhere she went. At home, the other toys kept him company. And I was like, Miranda, honey, you don't need him, girlfriend. That garbage truck is just plain trash. Oops, I'm sorry, Forky. I know that's a sensitive subject for you. Oh, that's okay. I'm a toy now. Bonnie even took Forky to school with her. But sometimes, like when Bonnie went to gym class or the library and Forky had to stay behind, he got lonely. And he kind of wished he had some friends to talk to when she was gone. Then, one day, Miss Wendy made an announcement. I know everyone loves Forky, and Bonnie did such a fantastic job of making him that I've decided today will be Craft Your Own Buddy Day. Cool beans! Yay! Yeah! Hooray! Yay! Yippee! Miss Wendy took out all the art supplies and all the recyclables, and everyone got to work. Since Bonnie already had Forky, she helped everyone else with their projects. Forky looked at all the things the kids were making. It's too bad none of them can talk. Then they could really be my buddies. When the bell rang, Miss Wendy said, Okay, everyone, time for recess. Don't forget to put your names on your craft buddies before you leave. Yes, now they'll come to life like I did when Bonnie wrote on me. Forky watched the crafts lie there still and silent. Just as he was beginning to think they weren't going to come alive, all the craft buddies opened their eyes, sat up and blinked in confusion. Then they started running around and screaming in panic as a popsicle stick man flew past Forky, reached out and grabbed him. Hey, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Where's the rest of the popsicle? I'm naked without my favourite ice. Naked! Do you hear me? Ah!
But you're not a popsicle anymore. You're a toy now.
Ah!
But Popsicle Stick Man just took off across the classroom, freaking out. Next, Forky came face to face with a hand turkey. Chicken fingers, but you're a hand turkey. I'm Forky.
I'm Mr. Chicken Fingers, and you're a spork named Forky, but you don't see me complaining.
As Hand Turkey walked off, Miss Paperplate ran up to Forky and grabbed him by the shoulders. I need food on my face right now. Oh, that's better. Now I look presentable. She reached into a nearby lunch bag, pulled out a bunch of cheese puffs, put them on top of herself and lay down flat. Just as she said that, the paper bag jumped up, flipped inside out and yelled at her, Hey, those are my cheese puffs. But you guys aren't for holding food anymore. As the bag and the plate wrestled over the cheese puffs, a juice box robot rushed up and shoved its straw at Forky's mouth. Quick, drink me. But you're empty and you're not a juice box anymore. Juice box robot didn't even hear him. Drink me! Drink me! Hey, you! Drink me! Drink me! For the love of all that's red and yummy, drink me! Forky looked down to see a clothespin shark at his feet, staring up at him. Back off, spoon boy, or I'll bite you in half. But you're not a shark, you're a toy. Nope, I'm a shark. You're a toy. Shark! Toy. That doesn't hurt. You're not really doing anything to me. Yes, I am. You're in excruciating pain right now. I'm not doing this. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Just then, Forky was almost run over by a toilet paper tube race car.
Sorry, buddy, but I've got to find some TP pronto.
What? No, you don't. You're a race car toy. chomp, chomp. And with that, the race car zoomed off. Forky looked around at all the craziness. Craft buddies were losing it everywhere. In the corner was Cloudy. I just can't stop crying. Why am I crying? Then there was Bubble Wrap Woman. I must pop bubbles. I can't stop popping myself. And Leafy Guy. Leaf lovers, trees. Tree is everything to leaf. Ring! The bell rang again. Oh no! Recess was over and the kids would be back any second. As Forky looked around, he knew that if the kids came back in and saw all the chaos, it would be a terrifying disaster. He had to calm down all the craft buddies and make them understand that they were toys, like now. But how? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Hey! Whoa! All the craft buddies stopped and stared at him. Everyone, listen up! You, Leafy, you can hug that tree all you want, but it can't hug you back, can it? You know who can, though? The child who made you. And Juicebox Robot, that empty feeling inside you isn't a lack of juice. It's because you want to be loved, and there's no one better to do that than the kid who made you. Miss Paper Plate and Paper Bag Puppet, it's not cheese puffs you're craving. It's Chantrice and Charles. And Hand Turkey, you want to be a chicken? You be that chicken. But be it for the kid who named you Mr. Chicken Fingers in the first place, because no one's going to believe in you more than he will. As for the rest of you, you're not here because of what you were. You're here because of what you are, how a child imagines you. You're something so much more than you were before. You're a toy. You're all toys, which means you were made out of pure love. And if you all just give it a try, you might find that it's the best thing to be. Suddenly, the classroom door was thrown open. Miss Wendy, Bonnie, and the rest of the kids came in to discover all the craft buddies lying there quietly in the same spots as before. But as the kids took their seats at their tables, there was one thing that was different. Each and every toy had a smile on its face, especially Forky. The end. Now, a little bit about the people that wrote and illustrated the book. Drew Daywalt is a Hollywood screenwriter by trade who, among other jobs, worked on Disney's Buzz Lightyear animation series before committing to his true calling, writing funny books for children. He is the best-selling author of such picture books as The Day the Crowns Quit and The Day the Crowns Came Home, both illustrated by Oliver Jeffers. The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, illustrated by Adam Rex, and Sleepy the Goodnight Buddy, illustrated by Scott Campbell. Drew lives in Southern California with his family. George McClements was raised in the wilds of Pennsylvania by wolves. When he's not writing and illustrating children's books, he works as a creative director for the Walt Disney Company. He and his family live in Glendale, California. Follow him on Instagram at George Clements. Stéphane Kardos was born in France where he studied animation and illustration. He currently lives in Los Angeles, California, and has contributed to many books and motion pictures including Toy Story 4 as a character art director for Disney. Follow him on Twitter and Instagram at Steph Kardos. Shark!